you for coming to my channel today. I am going to be talking about my embroidery process today and a little bit about my machine and how I go from a drawing on my iPad to then being able to embroider that onto different things like hats, jackets, sweaters, and things like that. So I'll start off talking a little bit about my machine. I have the Brother Persona PRS 100. The main reason that I got this machine specifically and not one of the other typical kind of beginner machines is for one very important reason, and that is this arm. It's kind of like a floating arm that has space underneath. So I'll insert a picture of a different type of embroidery machine. It's going to have a flat bottom, but basically if you wanted to do the inside of something like this on a flat machine, maybe you could be able to stretch this and put it flat, but a lot of times you can't, especially if you want to do pants or certain parts of pants, if you want to do the inside of a pocket. So this arm allows me to go inside of areas that may be hard to reach if I was limited to keeping it on a flat surface. So that's why I got this machine. A little bit of limitations with the machine, mainly just the one needle. So the difference with this machine versus a multi-needle machine is that a multi-needle has multiple needles. It can have 6, 10, probably even up to 12. Let's say you have 6 colors in your design and you have 6 needles. So you'll be able to thread all of your 6 colors on the machine at once. And so when your machine finishes with, let's say you're doing red, your machine finishes the red and then it will automatically then switch to, let's say your next color is green. It will automatically switch to your next green color. But with my machine, I just have one needle. So I can store 4 colors up here, but I actually do have to manually change each color as I need my new color. So that is a little bit of an inconvenience, but I was willing to deal with that inconvenience because the next upgrade can be like $3,000 to $4,000 more than this machine. So I just went with this one and it works fine for me. I don't have 50 orders a day or something like that. If I really had so many orders like that, it'd probably be worth it to get the next machine because it would save time. But I think I have enough time and patience to just change the color, and it's really not that big of a deal to change the color. Okay, so that's a little bit about the machine. If you have any questions, please ask me and I could go more in depth with things like that. But let me just talk to you guys about just the artwork and getting it into an embroidery file. With the style I'm doing currently, everything is done on my iPad. So this was one of the drawings or portraits I did a long time ago, but I kind of just cropped it so it's just the face. And this is in Procreate. I use the Procreate app. And in order to get this into a file that can be on the embroidery machine, you are going to need to digitize the file. That's what it's called. So it's called embroidery digitizing. And you can either do this yourself with different programs. I use Embrilliance and I just use Stitch Artist Level 1. So you can do that, and or what I do and what I did for this design is I actually paid somebody to digitize it for me. So I go onto this website called Fiverr, and it's a website that has a lot of different artists on it who do illustrations, voice acting, animation, lots of different artists on there who are offering their services. And you can just pay somebody to do this process for you. If it's a simple design, I will do it myself, but if it's something kind of more technical like this one, I will just pay somebody to do it because they'll do a way better job than me, and they're pretty fast and it's actually pretty affordable. Usually $7 to like $20 depending on the size of it. And that to me is very worth it, especially if you're doing a lot of the same design and same embroidery. You can keep it forever, so it's definitely worth the money for me. And try different digitizers out. I found my favorite on that site, so I just keep going to the same guy because he does a really good job. So just, try different people out and see who you like. And then once he sends that to me, I will open it up in my program, make sure it looks good, and then I will put it onto a flash drive. My machine takes PES format. I don't know, I think other machines take different file types, but mine is PES. You put on your flash drive and you just plug it right into the machine, and then you can start embroidering, and it's going to separate out all the colors for you. So you'll do one color at a time, and I'll show you guys how I do that too. Okay, so here's the design that I have been working on. It's not done yet, but it's going to tell me which color to put on the machine next. So I'll show you guys that process of the threading. Okay, so I just finished these colors. The next one is this kind of teal, which I already have just sitting up here. I'm going to cut my thread, and there's a kind of a sharp like razor up here. I'm gonna just tie the two threads together like this. And this is the fastest way that you can just thread your new color. So I tie them. I pull the thread from the bottom until it's at my next color, which is the blue. And then I just put it through the automatic needle threader. And then I'm going to press the button that threads the needle. I know you can't really see that, but it threaded the needle. And then I'll just press this button that unlocks the machine, and then I'm going to press start, just start it, and then it's going to go. Thank you guys for watching. If you have questions or any requests for me, please leave them in the comments or tell me on Instagram. I probably check my Instagram DMs the most if you want to ask me something. I'm here to serve you guys, so I want to do what you guys like, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.